Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Ready, ready. Rambo leading. Come on, go.
They'll begin by running here with Samuel. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here's 2nd and 10. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. When you look at this defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Hold the check. 18, 5 here. 6, 8, top low, 18. Come back, 70 Rangers. Nothing, 19.
They're going to try and throw.
Man, how the fuck nobody right there? Oh, jeez, I just played it to the
decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Man, that shit is quick. We lost all the way, It's all shit to fucking get a 1st down.
A handoff for Samuel. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, 1st down.
Oh, I got my mic on. Oh, shit.
Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a 1st down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's Samuel, caught left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
19 Lions.
Back to throw here. toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. Back to throw again. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Makes the score. Visitors 7. Our home team nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing now, Ward. And his throw is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
22 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Ward. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Cooper was the target there. And it's 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Let's go. Ready.
to throw, here's Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Ready? 65 catch. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
From the left side, complete. That's Allen. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him. But as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. And 18.
They'll set up to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Barber. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. His throw caught at about the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go now.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
There's a quarterback sneak, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and it's now 14-0.
Our home team, nothing.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Guys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
19.
They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Vargas. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
Drop
line.
50. Here we go. Shot. Bronco 80.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a first and 10.
Warriors 70. Ready. 79. Cowboy 80.
Throwing is Ward. And he will find his man on the outside. Here's a second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 40.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
18 rattle. 18 rattle. 65 catch. 65 catch.
Here's Ward. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brings up third down and 8
So the
yards
failure to
go.
connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
18. Buffalo 18.
Ward. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there. 58 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something. To try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
But listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that, given the yard up to the 49.
But Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Only took him 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Sanders. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. From 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
To throw is Ward. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th.
Get it. Crack all 80. Rig alert. Rig alert. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. 65 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barber.
Hurry, hurry.
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
70, Mustang 9, Buffalo 18. Warriors 17. 7 Pirates, 18 Rams.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cooper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
70. Go.
To the air again, Ward. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Trap 60. Here we go. 79.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 17 yards out. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now, that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Samuel. And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
60 9, 18, 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Barber. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Dragons, 70 Lions. 19 strikes, Warriors, 70.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
79 Broncos.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
18, Pioneer. Cougar 19. 18, Buffalo 18, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
2nd and 6. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score. Visitors 30. Our home team 14.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This one deep into the landing zone, returnable from the 2-yard line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Ward. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They'll throw again, Ward. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. This is Coleman with the grab. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. They got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Ward now working out of the gun. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Ward again. A quick throw, but incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
70 ranges, go!
Now Ward, 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the two.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And they will take it down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let's go now. Buffalo 8, Viking 8, 9, Dragon 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. That goes for a gain of 31.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Second and goal from the 1. Now they'll change things up.
At the 1-yard line.
Ready, right?
Here's a give to Samuel. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on third and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
And it's caught. Touchdown. From a yard out. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 15 now.
37. Our home team, 22.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I share my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Throwing is Ward. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Vargas. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, up.
Here's Ward. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Tag. Warriors. Cowboy 80.
To the air again, Ward. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
This is Samuel. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
60 Vikings. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 19 Lions. 79.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
18, 5 here. Get it. Stop. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a big 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Ward. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And this one into the hands of Vaughn. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run the option on 2nd down. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They give him a gain of 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Ready? After 6, 18, right in. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
Come on, come on.
He's going to try and take off with it. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards on the 1st down. Keeper it in 2nd and 1.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now. Cowboys, Warriors, 70. Ready?
Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And the good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
To throw, here's Ward. And he fires one incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 19, Jesse Lyons. Go.
Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Samuel. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A gain of 9 yards. Result is a first down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And a first down.
Inside handoff, Perkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end that they came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. 70, Hawk, 70, Hawk, Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for our visitors, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they'll drop to 9-5 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.